So that's the first trend. Second trend is social commerce. Here we see the total U.S. e-commerce spending reached 256 billion in 2011, and that's up 12% from 2010. So there's a lot of growth in this area. And we see this area is very different. It's rapidly changing. So we see mobile. We see people are shopping on their phones. They're shopping with multiple devices, and the distribution model is changing quite a bit. So you don't need to go through Best Buy to have national distribution or international distribution to sell your product. You can scale in a much more efficient and a much more relevant way through social sharing. So all of these changes are coming together, and it's really causing us to have to recreate and really rethink from the ground up the new shopping environment and the shopping experience for social commerce. So this is another reinforcement that mobile commerce is the second fastest audience growth category for mobile. So it's the second fastest growing activity that people do on smartphones. And there's been an 87% increase from 2010 to 2011. This is a ComScore statistic. And the alternative group is similar to ComScore. They do a lot of research, and they came up with a definition for social commerce. And they say the use of social strategies to anticipate, personalize, and energize the shopping experience is the definition of social commerce. So here we see a traditional e-commerce purchase path, where you see in the far left, the home page of the website. This is for North Face. It's an outdoor clothing company. And then if you click through from the home page, you see this next page, which has a lot of pretty pictures on it still. So we see a lot of time and effort put into these first two pages. They have high quality photos. They have, they've gone out and they've taken photo shoots with characters out on mountains, and they've put a lot of time into there. And then usually this is to inspire and then to help refine what people are looking for. And then once we drill a step deeper to the third photo, we see that there aren't any actors in it. There aren't any inspirational photos. This is more actual refinement and figuring out what you want to buy, and it's more production. So they need to turn these photos out quite a bit and change them out. And then the final photo is where you actually are buying. This is where you make the purchase. And this is the page that gets neglected the most, but this is the page that also gets socially shared. So all of the social buttons, whether you like it or plus one it or pin it or whatever, are on this page. And if you think about, if someone does tweet this page out, anyone that clicks on that link are not going to go through the home page and then the second page of pretty pictures. They get down to it to get re-inspired and to make this purchase. They're going to go straight to this boring page, the page without a character, without a mountain photo, and without any of that stuff. And it's missing an opportunity to really capitalize on that social sharing, which is the new distribution model of the future and of actually the present. It's been this way for a while now. And so I think we really need to polish these final pages, and that does require more production time, more production work, but doing it in an efficient way is going to be important to be able to capitalize on that social sharing. Another kind of pairing onto that is to make product names more enticing to capitalize on when they're shared. So this is an example. If you clicked on to tweet this jacket, this is what it says: Men's Summit Jacket with a link. And why not say something like, I'm ready to scale Mount Everest with this new North Face gear, or something that's going to be actually enticing to click on, from a user's perspective. Another thing that we can really, I think we're missing an opportunity on, is to shift from a static product page to a social dynamic one, showing the product uses, customer reviews, what else it can be used with, and re-inspiring the consumer. So, this is a GoPro camera. It's used for a lot of extreme sports, jumping out of planes and surfing and scuba diving and all that. And it's a waterproof, pretty indestructible camera. So to the left is a photo. You can use it on a snowboard helmet. Or what if you are a surfer and you can join a group of people that also have these cameras and all together go on a surfing trip, or connect with the community to be able to share your photos and explain how you got that photo, or where you took it. Were you in the Bahamas, or were you over in Costa Rica on a surf trip or something, or to just and then to share those photos and to re-inspire what other users are using their product for, how they're using it, how they got their shots, and then to really mine your users or your customers for new ideas, new product ideas. What else can you do with it? Or what else do you want to see in terms of add-ons or features or new developments or whatever it might be. So this is what I think that the future of a shopping cart, that final page, can look like. That boring jacket turns into something that is tying back into an ongoing relationship with the company, and it's providing a much better overall experience for the customer. So there are 4 categories of social commerce that I'll point out, and this comes from research from the Altimeter group. They've kind of broken these categories out and shown that this is what companies at large are doing. So the first is Let's Be Social. This is a pretty basic brand advocacy. You have like buttons and social sharing things on your site and on your page. There's basic features, but it's pretty step one. A lot of people just stop there. So enlightened engagement goes quite a bit deeper, and this actually measures sentiment analysis. So say you can measure that someone tweeted that page out, but maybe it wasn't a good thing. Maybe they thought, oh, the colors are ugly, or I can't believe someone would actually buy this, or whatever it might be. You can measure the sentiment to see whether people are saying positive or negative things, for example. Sharing expert insight. So say someone, there's an expert that is writing about your product, or there's people that are reviewing your product, or things like that. This actually amplifies their voice. So you're finding these people, you have a relationship with them, that's part of step one, and you're aware of them, and this actually uses your brand's clout and voice to draw attention to what these experts and other people are saying positively about your brand. Next step is store of the community, stage 3, and this is kind of a maturity path, if you will. This is actually where community starts driving the assortments. They start to determine what you're carrying to some degree, and the shelf personalizes based on who is viewing it. So you can show different products to different people. You can stock one type of thing more than others, or you can hear your community requesting for certain things to be offered that aren't currently offered, things like that. That's the store of the community. Frictionless commerce really capitalizes on that multi-device environment. So you have a frictionless shopping experience when you move from PC to tablet to mobile, and it keeps track of gaming loyalty programs. You're able to connect with other like-minded shoppers. That's that piece with GoPro where you're able to connect with the community, maybe even go on a trip and have a real-life experience with these people. The frictionless commerce environment automates mobile checkouts. It has geolocation within the store to improve relevancy. You can integrate social into the physical store. So if you walk into a physical store, you can actually connect that experience with your social presence. And then having corporate responsibility at the shelf, ensuring that there's a lot of relevancy with the corporate responsibility that your company has. And I got a lot of inspiration and some ideas and some research from a lot of these people on here. I want to make sure I give them credit for the stuff that they're doing. And if you have any questions, please let me know on any of the social channels, or you can go ahead and give me a call or email me if you would like as well. And my Twitter handle there is mrobertsonline. You can find my blog at allegoriedesign.com or find me on LinkedIn. And all my other social channels you can find on my blog. So hope that was helpful. Again, my name is Mike Roberts. I would look forward to interacting with you, and look forward to 2013. Let me know what you think about this.